our deeds shall be known, even when our bones are dust scattered on the wind.
This is TotalWarhead, and welcome here to another early game guide, and this is going to be our first in a Total War Saga Troy. So this is one of my favorite campaigns that I've played in Total War, and it mainly has to do with the faction mechanics that Achilles has and how he plays as a hero, right? A single entity on the battlefield. So he has two faction mechanics, and what we want to focus on is the Living Legend one initially. Living Legend is a mechanic when you start the campaign where you have three challengers that are challenging you for the Living Legend. They're just heroes on the campaign map, generic heroes. When you go through them on a menu of Living Legend, you can select to confront them. When you confront them, one of three things happen. They basically accept that you are the Living Legend, and that's it. You've basically defeated them. Now, when you defeat them, it actually boosts an emotion, and if they reject, it actually boosts an emotion as well. Now, talking about this, when you confront them, the other two things that can happen is that they don't accept that duel, or I mean, they don't accept, hey, you are the greatest living legend, and you have to confront them either in auto-resolve, aka auto-resolve or battle, or you get called out of the campaign map for a few turns, I think 2 to 3, and when you come back, you will have defeated them. Now, once you defeat all three of these challengers in one of those three ways, then you get faction-wide bonuses to influence. I think it's +4 faction-wide. You also get minus 20% upkeep for all units faction-wide. And you get around, I think, 4 units in total. That number might vary, of some tier 3 or higher unique units. Units of this culture that you can recruit. Basically like instantaneous recruitment of really good units, and that's really good early game to get some really good units into your army. Now we want to work around making sure Living Legend is active as long as possible. Second off, we have Hot-Blooded Achilles. So you have a lot of parameters that as you do things in the campaign map, they boost that percentile for these parameters, and once a combination of a set of parameters causes one of these three emotions to reach 100%, that emotion activates, or you have to pay some resources to avoid it getting activated. The ones we really want to focus on are Grieving and Outraged. Grieving really helps with getting units leveled up really fast and in getting a lot of divine favor from the gods, but it does cause a penalty to faction-wide happiness. But that's not a bad thing. You can actually farm rebellions with Achilles at a really good effective way. Additionally, you can also do Outraged, and when you do Outraged, you get stronger armies that boost up your melee attack across all of the armies, and additionally you get an additional melee attack bonus to Achilles' own army, but it's gonna cause a big reduction to your resource development. So we can work around Outraged and making sure we get a lot of our resources through barter agreements. Getting Outraged is the most important emotion out of all of them, but Grieving is also very useful. Indignant, I never really focus on it too much because I don't really slow down that much when playing Achilles, and what this one does is it increases economic efficiency and happiness, but it reduces likelihood of diplomatic deals and influence. So it's really good when you're totaling up, building up your basically your commanderies, that you can work around Indignant. So we will look at these emotions, but I really haven't used Indignant too much. The ones I usually focus on are Grieving and Outraged, and those are the ones we will focus on initially in the campaign. So in terms of heroes, Achilles can't recruit warlords, but he can recruit archers, meaning you can basically get Lightning Strike in this game, and really good bonuses to skirmisher units, like the unique unit that this faction gets, the Aegean Javelin Men, which are really good missile units with good missile block chance of 40%, good missile armor piercing missile damage of 17, and they have okay combat stats. Additionally, you can get probably the most important of these guys, of these heroes, which is Defender Veteran. I'm not gonna spoil why that is. I might get to it in this actually let me spoil it in case I don't get to it in this early game guide. If you get Defender Veterans to rank 5, you can get a skill that boosts the recruit rank of agents in local province by 5. And you can get +5 to recruit rank of heroes really fast. So say you pop 5 of these heroes, right, at one, like across 5 turns at one location, sure, you're gonna get a big hit to your food, but if you don't have a big army upkeep, you can manage that, and then you can get an insane, you can get all the agents recruited in that province at max rank already, or rank 26, but pretty close to max rank, which is 27. Completely crazy. You know, that's a little strategy that can be done. All you got to do is combine a couple of things here, boosting heroes here and there, their recruit rank, and that is it. Now, for unique faction units, let's just bundle these up really fast. Thessalian Marines, tier 3. Pelagic Thessalians, tier 5. Flanking stock units, really good for flanking, and with stock, really good for getting the walls, or getting on the walls without the enemy seeing in siege battles. Aeginian Runners, Myrmidon Swordsmen, good flanking units. Aeginian Runners are tier 3. Myrmidon Swordsmen, I think, are tier 5. Myrmidon Swordsmen also have Unbreakable, which is really good. Spearfighting Myrmidons, frontline tier 5 unit, can switch weapons, making them really deadly, and they have Unbreakable as well. All these units, medium or lightweight, meaning that you can build really fast attacking armies. And finally, as mentioned, the Aeginian Javelin Men. The weapon that Achilles starts with gives a bonus to +4 melee attack for all units when attacking, and -5% to morale of enemy units. You can also stack additional penalties to the enemy armies to morale via a priestess to really cause the enemy to have a lower morale than usual before beginning the battle, and you have really good bonuses to your own melee attack. You also start with +10 to diplomatic relations with Achaeans, -10 to diplomatic relations with Pelasgians, which are the Trojans. So what we're getting at here, let's see what our initial plan is so you get an idea. We're going to raise the first two settlements of the Alopians here. That's our first thing we're going to do. The reason for that is that it will help us get to Grieving faster. And even if we don't get to Grieving, we will then cause this faction to struggle or to be eliminated. And we don't have that much area to defend from if we have our eastern enemies attacking us. They'll have to come straight for our capital or the provinces that are in this border here. There is less area for you to defend. And what we want to do is eliminate enemies on the eastern front or deter them until we get peace. And then we want to push into northwest Greece. That is the most important thing. The main reason we want to do this is because there is a commandery where my mouse is right here above the Thessalians commandery. That is it lets you recruit giants, and it has 4 settlements where they don't have ports. Now what I'm getting at is it becomes an awesome military recruitment location, and because Achilles has a tier 3 building that boosts influence in adjacent provinces, you basically make this commandery here a military recruitment commandery where you can get insane melee attack bonuses due to that same building being constructed 4 times, getting a statue of Achilles also constructed, and a temple of Ares to get insane boosted giants and the unique units in Achilles' faction, getting you really high melee attack and charge bonus units. Additionally, you can build a temple of Hephaestus elsewhere to then give them additional melee attack and armor via upgrades to those units. Really crazy. That is going to be our plan, what we're going to do here. We'll try to make this episode an hour, maybe a bit more. We'll see how far along I get. But basically, some things that can deter this plan that I've seen happen. There is a faction here in the rest of this island past the southeast of the Alopians. Sometimes they declare war. And what I do is I kind of wait for them to send their army towards my settlements and then defeat them. Once I do that, they tend to want peace. I don't push down this island because of how hard it is to defend and because I want to push to the northwest of Greece. Additionally, you don't really want to go to war with that faction here because they hold a settlement across the pond. And unless your plan would be to grow across this island and then into this island here to then set up shop and proceed east into the Trojans, you can do that as well. That is a viable early game strategy, but it is dangerous to play. And if you're not really too familiar with these games, you might have to handle a lot if you get 2 people coming to war against you and you have multiple fronts where the enemy can attack from. If you go northwest, not that many avenues the enemy can attack from. They can only come via whatever you hold close to the water. The rest of the northwest is protected. That's something that could deter us. I've also seen times where, like Cometis, the Lopians actually declare war on you. It's rare, but I've seen it happen. That's something to watch out for. The Magnetis faction sometimes tends to break their non-aggression pact with you and declare war on you unexpectedly. That's okay. We are gonna break it and then declare war on them by turn 21, and that will then lead us to attack them. If they do it beforehand, it might take this wood settlement that we start with by our capital. We'll push up to them and take their settlements, the rest of them. That's basically a plan right now. We'll also get a lot of non-aggression packs with the big factions in the Pelasgians or the Achaean side to really get into a really good situation militarily and diplomatically speaking to set up shop, and then you decide whatever you want to do in the campaign. We're going to play on legendary campaign difficulty, veteran battle difficulty, which gives hidden battle modifiers to the AI of about 15 to 20% across many stats. Additionally, the AI gets +6 to their morale, and you get -4 to your morale, meaning that you have a net 10 differential in the favor of the AI versus you in morale. That is the biggest thing you must overcome when playing against the AI in this game. We're gonna play on extreme unit scale size, and blood is gonna be completely maxed out because I don't know, I just decided to play it like that. So that's everything. Let us begin. I'm not even gonna watch the cutscene, so let's begin. How they play, we already know this stuff, I already talked about it. Defeat enemy. Defeat an army belonging to the following faction in battle. Elopians. We get some good food and bronze. We will do that really fast early in the game. So we want to, before doing Living Legend, because we could get Achilles called back and removed from the campaign map if I confront and he has to be removed for 3 turns. We're going to engage this army initially, but before doing so, we want to do diplomatic deals right away, because that's actually going to help us early in the game to get some non-aggression packs initially. So I think the one we want to go for here is Sparta, and additionally we want to get some stone here to benefit us to build up shop. Boom, now we got another aggression pack. And then we also want to get one with this faction. It's not, you know, it's a random faction, but it prevents us from getting pulled into anything unexpectedly. It's always good to get non-aggression packs because the AI does not always tend to just outright break a pact. They break a pact to declare war that same turn. They tend to break a pact and then wait a bit before declaring war. Others, they're kind of unreliable, so they can potentially be a problem in that aspect. So I think that's it. We could potentially get a deal with these guys,
profit from this,
but we don't actually want to spend that much in bronze. So I think that's it there. And now let us begin here. So in terms of royal decrees, whenever you play factions in Troy, sometimes some resources are already, or some reforms are already acquired. Here you start with food and bronze. The game designers picked these two for maybe 1 or 2 reasons. As mentioned before, the unique units of Achilles are light and medium units. So, if you look at this side of the tree, you boost up the stats of light units here, which is excellent. And if you go on this side of the tree, you boost up the stats of medium infantry. So, the game is telling us that it's for the units we're going to be playing with, I'm going to already give you 2 reforms that help you get those units up and running or recruited faster. Now, here, we're going to have a lot of food early in the game, so this doesn't really worry me too much about getting the recruitment cost reduction, but it is useful to get the extra melee attack and melee defense for light infantry. Now, this is a total of 12 turns to get here, 11 turns to get here. That is good and all, but we want to make sure we get additional resources that can benefit us to recruit units, build buildings, etc. And there's a couple here. Extra stone, always very useful. Extra gold, always very useful. So we will get those as well. And we already have extra bonuses to food and to bronze. So this settlement here is the one that's in danger of being taken over by Magnetis if they betray us.
I'm hoping Achilles might have.
So here we're going to go for Mr. Achilles. He is doing fine and all. We'll push him into this army down here. Going back to this settlement, there is a chance that we will lose it. But we also don't want to reduce our growth too much. So what we're gonna do is our influence also is gonna go down below 60%. So we want to make sure we get the highest magnitude of wood we can get in this location, with not too much penalties and not considering high influence, because we're potentially gonna drop below that. Now, if we get this one, Logger's Tent, it's gonna take a long time to get the wood back of constructing this building here, which isn't a good thing. Now, happiness could essentially potentially tank to 0 here and get to -100 here and cause a rebellion. But it isn't a bad thing to get a bronze fire pit at this location to just boost up how much food we're getting, but it's only 5%, so it's not really too much that we are actually getting at this location. We do want to get a Pretoria here to get the light swordsman recruited, and then here influence is going to go down. That is a given. So I would say that this can be constructed, but the loss of growth is a pretty big hit, and we don't essentially want to take that early game. We could manage with the bronze fire pit and the happiness hit. It is what it is. We don't care too much. We're gonna remove the muster field and put a temple of Ares here, altar of Ares here, to get extra melee attack and charge bonus for units, and we're gonna get a full stack of light swordsman units recruited at this location. Here with Achilles, we're gonna push on this army now. It's a pretty easy auto resolve. We're just gonna go for it. Bam! Look at that excess blood. My goodness, man. Okay, so here we didn't take that many losses. That is good. Now, spill their blood boosts grieving, so it's good to go for this. Okay. All right, we're good there. And now it says here, maintain a total of 12 units. We will do that in due time. Let's go this way. And here, it's a Cadmian victory. We are going to do this because this Cadmian victories, when you get a couple of them, sometimes even once, it's kind of weird. You can get a trait that boosts the charge bonus and I think melee attack of units in your army, which is really good.
Show no mercy.
So there, we lost the young spear unit. That's fine. That's a really weak unit. And here, we're going to raise. That's going to give us a good amount of stone, and that's really important, and gold. And this is going to cost us to get grieving up to 35% already, because raised settlements gives plus 20%, and killing captives gives plus 10%. Each unit that is destroyed in Achilles' army is 5%. Couple of important things to note here. Destroyed units also includes replacing a hero. So if you replace Achilles because he confronts another challenger and he has to go away for a few turns, this goes up by 5%. Now, additionally, a trick you can do if Achilles gets recalled, right, because of confronting a challenger, is to do it when you have really low amounts of food, because if you have less than how much it costs to recruit a hero, you will only pay however much food you have left in your bank at the moment to recruit the hero, because it's a necessity. So if you have 0 food and Achilles gets recalled, you pay 0 food to recruit a hero, which is a good trick to avoid that food penalty. Achilles leveled up. There's some good abilities here. I like to go for Frenzy, but later in the game, because Frenzy causes a penalty to stamina, but if you combine that with Cleave, you can get net stamina gain using them together and get crazy stab bonuses for Achilles. So I think we're good here. Additionally, another thing you must note about Achilles is that he starts with Thetis, a ceremonial cup, giving more food per turn in the region he's located and more growth in local province. Important to keep track of. So here, we're good there. And then we're gonna move back over here in a turn. I think that's all we're gonna do here. Now, I am going to do a prayer and a hecatomb, but it's gonna be in a bit. It's gonna be when I'm ready to recruit units, because I want to get units recruited at recruit rank 2 and have a very high local recruitment capacity. So once I build the altar of Ares, I'll get +1 to local recruitment capacity, and with Athena, I'll get an additional +1 to local recruitment capacity and +2 to recruit rank of all units if I do a hecatomb and a prayer for Athena, getting me a respected effect, which you can see it on the top right. So that's it there. Nothing else we're gonna do here. Let us continue. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do. Yep, let us continue. Okay, issue roll decree. It's gonna take a little bit of time. And then here, we can go back this way. I don't care about this. And then we just want to replenish our units. but we want to do it at the location where we have the Pretoria, so we get the plus 100 to recruit experience of units. And then here we want to build a where is it? Altar of Ares. There we go. Let's go back all the way this way. Boop. And now the units will get this extra bonus of plus 200 experience or plus 100 experience, because this is the bonus you see here is the preview bonus, and that's going to be for own armies in this province. It's this region. Okay, yeah. Okay, actually I don't think I have to place them here. I don't remember now, but that's okay. Let's go to diplomacy. Quick deal. Non-aggression pact. Nothing yet that I can do. It's always good to check every single turn how high you are in the deals to make sure you can get something that you might lose at the next turn. So here we're doing good. We'll get the Altar of Ares constructed. We'll get that. It's gonna take a few turns to get this up to level 2. I think that is it. Let us continue. Okay. Construct a building in a second.
Organize a watch rota.
And we can build this. Yeah, we'll wait on that. And then what happened here is that he got this building, but it's really weak. So what I can do is take advantage that he took this while he's mustering units, and then potentially race it the next turn to get Grieving up even higher. So here we're still gonna wait. Next turn we can start recruiting the Light Swordsman and a Temple of Ares. So let's go to yeah, Living Legend or Hot-Blooded Achilles. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, let's go to Divine Will. Let's go to Athena, race it, and then pray. And now we should be able to start recruiting units at level 2 here. So here we're doing good. We're not boosting up Achilles' level right now. Yeah, this is up to level 5. I already looked at this. We're good. And let us continue. Yep, constructed a building. That's good. Prayer answer at Athena. We'll level up Ares. Upgrade the main building of any settlement. Okay, so this is at level 6 here. But my units are really weak, so we're gonna hold off on attacking that guy just a bit more. And then here we can get a bit more resources. Happiness will go down. I think we'll keep it as it is. And then here we're just gonna get tons of Light Swordsmen. It's a weak unit. It's not necessarily great per se, but with all the bonuses that we're gonna give this unit, it's actually gonna become very viable. Let's get a bunch of them recruited, just like infinite amount of them there. And you see how we have 54 food now? Now is a good time to go to Living Legend and confront people. The one refused. There we go. Achilles got recalled. Now watch this. It's only gonna cost 54 food to recruit a person. That's the trick here. Now, it is good here to get someone whose motivation will go up. So Ares will get respected. We don't want him to end a turn garrison because he's gonna be garrison for a little bit. And then here this guy could be reinforcing later down the line, so we could get his motivation up +2 when he's reinforcing or being reinforced. Let's recruit him. And there, didn't waste that much food, and now I got all these units being recruited. Excellent. But he starts at very low health. Actually, that's very neat that they decided to do it like that. And then here this can go up in level, but that's okay. We'll hold off on that. Let's continue. Now I didn't check diplomacy, but that's something that you can do. Okay, check diplomacy again. Quick deal. Nobody wants to do a deal. Okay. Yep, get everybody recruited up. There are 20 units in total. It's gonna take 2 more turns to get this army completed. And if we look how long it takes to get Achilles back, it's gonna take 1 more turn. So he'll be back in 1 turn. Okay.
Forging war.
Level 2. They're not gonna waste that. And then in 2 turns, I can get this up to the next level. I don't want to boost up the minor settlement because there's a chance that I will lose it. So, down. Okay, so now let's go to here. Now, watch what I was talking about. Look at Grieving. It's at 40%. So if I go here,
You can rely on me.
replace Achilles, boom.
Achilles the champion.
Okay, maybe I was wrong about that. Yeah, I thought, it did make it go up. Well, forget what I said about that. And then here, 2 more units or 1 more turn to recruit the last units here to get a full army, and then we'll engage on this army and finish them off. And here we're doing a-okay, getting good amount of food. Let's continue. They want peace, but that's gonna cause us to have a reliability hit, and we don't want that. And then here they know that I have low food. This is why they're trying to give me more food, but they want my wood, which is the most important resource, I would argue, in the game, because you can find yourself short on it. So it's good to just try to boost that. So there, I completed this mission right now, or I should be completing it. And here Ignition's going up because I've been garrisoned for a while, and I can engage this settlement. And we can do is go ambushed and then pull them off into the battlefield. And in here we're gonna be doing a-okay. Continue. Yep, we declare war, so he's probably gonna send that army towards me. That's okay. So these guys want to give me some of my stone for bronze. That we're not gonna do that. Okay, so we got the extra stone. Let's go to Hot-Blooded Achilles. Or yep, got the 20 units.
Commander of Myrmidon.
There. And then here we got the stone. Let's get the gold now. Okay. And then I actually want to deconstruct this, the altar of Ares, because I'm no longer recruiting units. There. And then Statue of Achilles, I also don't need this. And then here we can continue. Okay, control entire province. We'll do that in a second. Okay, and then here what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a altar of Hephaestus to get these units up and running in a very good state. And then of course the happiness is gonna go down, so I am gonna struggle here with having rebellions, but that's a given. And then here I think we're okay. Let's continue. Yep, they want to give us food. That's okay. We're not gonna be taking that deal. Yep, we'll bid that in a second.
Beyond me. My reputation endures.
So then here, I can just do this battle because it seems that the army is not really moving.
Don't hold back.
And it will be a Cadmean victory, and I'll lose a lot of units, but that's I would accept that. But since I already recruited all these units, I don't necessarily want to go through that big penalty. So let us just fight the battle here. All right. Fog is good because fog actually reduces the shooting range of the towers. And then we actually want to attack from one location, but we want to make sure, yeah, this location is good and easy to take. You see this, the tower range, it's very low. So we're gonna go over here. Right here. There. There. He's back here. Everybody's hiding. And then we're gonna use the Thessalian Marines, because they have stock, to come into this range here between these two towers so they don't get discovered, and make sure they're actually very elongated like that. Then go up this way. Okay, very good. So there is one unit around here, but we gotta be careful about that.
Your ladders have a foothold on their walls.
I'm still not visible. That's the important part.
You have captured the enemy tower.
Still not visible. Go this way.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Because we are sighted, we're gonna have to start moving up. So here, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, hold on.
You are about to capture the gates.
Should be able to eat them up for breakfast. The hell, this guy has so much Aristia. What? So we gotta make sure there's no unit here so we can take the gate. capturing it. Come on. That gave us out some speed, which we're gonna need here.
You have captured the gates.
Very good. Pushing them back.
The foe has captured your tower.
Ooh, interesting. They actually captured that. Okay. Get in, get in, get in.
The enemy is trying to capture the gates.
Come on, Achilles. Come in. Reason you want to get on the gate is because your units are going to get winded. Well, you don't want that at all. Okay. Come on, come on. Keep beating them up. Let's go. And then you switch your attack mode. On chase. Make sure you can take him out. Come on. Come on, come on, chase his ass. Got surrounded there. Come on.
You're going to suffer. Attack!
For the Achilles! Forward we go! Javelins! Hungry for glory! Massacre them!
Come on, eat them all up.
Trained and ready. Your warriors are
There you
losing
go.
heart.
Attack!
Come on, shoot at this guy.
You're no match to me. I don't have to listen to this.
Sword! In good order! On the move! Let's see blood! At your command! Moving
Okay.
Wreak havoc!
For glory.
Trained and ready! Go at them! Let's see blood! Attack! Onward, warriors! To glory!
Who needs
Come on, Achilles.
Awaiting orders!
Murder him.
bring it on?
Jairus, Theo.
Smell your
Really low.
Save your breath.
That's your command! Spear! Don't hold
That's gonna help.
sword!
Yep, break his ass. Here you go.
Wipe them out! Chaplains, prepare!
And the berry.
Okay, that hero's gone. We gotta finish off this one.
Have been routed.
Come on.
Attack! Onward! Combat ready! Massacre them! I'm not staying here to get
Pretty good.
sons of the keel!
You can be broken if you want to.
Prepare to die!
Just shut up and fight. Wipe them out. Slay them.
Swords!
Come on, finish him off.
End them.
Come on, just lost some frames there.
Awaiting orders!
Very good. Go through them.
Foes, beware!
Sweet victory.
He's how hard is it to shoot this guy? Come on. Here you go.
Now you die. Understood. Fine. Not a problem. No mercy.
Don't let his ass escape.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Strike hard!
Let's get down to it. Achilles.
Come on, Achilles.
Ready to throw! For the Achilles! Swords! Spears! Wipe them out! Swords!
Let's do this. Expect spill their guts.
I need to keep chasing him so he doesn't come back.
Show me your blood next time. Slay them.
His unit isn't doing anything.
Massacre them! Awaiting
Okay, with all these units done,
Is
Go this
close
way.
enough to taste.
don't let him come back. 3, 2, 1. Raise your speed. There you go. There you go. Don't let him come back.
Hades has claimed the enemy.
Very good. Guys are getting their asses kicked. That's okay. There we go. All right. Much harder battle than I wanted it to be, but we got them done. We don't have to keep chasing them. I know we could get a lot of unit model kills, but that's okay. And then here, we still want to do the Grieving. So let's just race again and we get some good resources.
I am
Okay.
unstoppable.
And then let's see how high we are. 60% now. Pretty good.
Achilles.
And then this faction could potentially push towards us. I want to make sure I can finish him off in the next turn. Here, I think we're good. We'll get the Altar of Hephaestus in a second. And then next turn, I will also get that Breakdown Non-Aggression pack with Magnetus. So they're willing to give a lot of food and gold for peace. And that isn't a bad thing. But they, you know, there's a chance that they could potentially declare war on me again. Now, let's declare war. Oh, I think actually they did. Yeah. You see. I'm still at war with Abantes. So I could push on them. Actually, there's an army right here. I didn't even see them. You zoom out, you can actually see them here. So we could definitely do peace and forget about them. And then just proceed to the northwest, like I mentioned. Got Altar of Hephaestus. Got all those bonuses. Recruit 1 hero. Defeat all challengers. Defeat the last one. Boom. We got that bonus. And now I got the bonus of recruit extra units and minus 20% to upkeep for units, which is great. Now we can go back this way, get everybody replenished. And then what we want to do here is grab all of these units and upgrade. Boom. Sure, they are sort of weak. That's okay. And then we're at rank 3 here. We do want peace with this faction, but I'm going to have to push back on them.
Try and convince me.
It's at minus 12, which is pretty high. Okay. But wait for them to come back. And then here, we want to break this on aggression pact. Bam. I think we're in a good state now. Construction available. Assign skill points. 2 points left. We got this, which helps with happiness in local province, which is good. So we're not ready to get hit by the penalty there. And then here, what we can do is upgrade this to the next level. We have enough stone and food for it. And then we can start... This is already at rank 3, so we can start getting a bit of chariots, which is great. And then continuing, we do want to get Hephaestus up to the next level. And then finally, we do want to improve happiness at this location. So let's go this way. I think it's good to go for this stone because we do need it. Not worth it. Well, I got a mission to do a hecatomb ritual. So the one I would want to go for is +3 recruit rank for priestesses, so I can recruit a priestess right now. All the other ones, some of them are good. For example, cult or love of all people is good as well. And also +2 recruit rank for spies is also useful. But let's just do one for Apollo. Here.
Gods can't ignore this.
Alright, we got it for Apollo.
Ultimate warrior.
And then we'll get Hephaestus up to the next level. But in the meantime, this army is going to come to attack this minor settlement. We will make sure we get into a defensive position when they actually come towards us. Let's go here. And then here, we can level it up to level 3. But there is a chance that this faction will attack this settlement. So you want to play it very defensively there. And I think we're good. Let's continue. And then here, hell no, we're not going to do that. It's way too much resources for that non-aggression pack, buddy. And then here, they're willing to ask for some food to give me bronze. And I'll do it because I'm going to get Hephaestus to the next level. And I need bronze to get that up. Alright, so... upgrade the main building of any settlement to its max level. Elite unit will be available in the recruitment pool. So we can attack this faction here. But we won't get the garrison basically right behind us. So what we can do is come over here. Get that extra bonus there to ambushing. And then we still haven't built a temple. It's going to take one more turn. And we can actually get a bit more happiness here. We get the spy recruited. And what we can do is recruit an agent. And we can get the priestess at a bit higher level, which is good. And we want to get her for favor of Ares, which is really useful for us. Athena is also really good. But we'll get Ares for now. Because she's rank 5. We can also do this here. And lower the morale of enemy units, which is going to become minus 10% because we have Achilles' bonus due to his weapon, which is really good. Or we can get more gold, and that is really valuable to get. We can also get even more favor to Hephaestus going this way. Or we can improve the success chance of enemy or of any actions for this agent. So since we want to get use her for getting gold, we're going to actually give her those points there. And here we're in a good situation. We'll recruit an agent there. And we can start recruiting some chariots in just a bit. Let's continue. So we'll push back on this army. And then here, nope, we want that bronze, thank you. And they are willing to ask for peace, but they're asked for a lot of resources, and I'm going to get a penalty if I accept that. So we're not going to do that right now. So it's okay if they declare war on me, because I do want to go to war against them. So we got 250 favor. A mythical unit's now available. Let's see which one. Simple Giant Vanguard. They're not really that good, so we're gonna forget about using them.
I am a legend.
Hey, there will be a rebellion here. That's okay. So now we can recruit chariots, and they're gonna have bronze. They do cost bronze to actually maintain, we'll hold off on getting them until we get some bronze in our faction. I'm not gonna use any skill points there.
Gods may be influenced.
Oh, he actually went for that? Damn. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go towards him here.
Bring their deaths.
Because he just actually got this settlement that was raised. I can now completely beat up this army and then raise this settlement yet again. And I should get Grieving to a really high level now. Yep, let's just race again. Alright, so now let's see how high Grieving is. It's at 80%, so it's pretty high. I lost some units there. And then let's actually get Oration of Dread to get a bit of gold.
By the gods,
Okay, very good.
only retreat.
And now, let's see. I'll get the... Actually, should have done the upgrade to the armor there.
Beyond compare.
And I think I can get here. So, I think what's going to happen is that this army...
That is not possible. That's not
I actually don't think they can reach the settlement. Well, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to recruit an agent.
victory.
Oh, this guy again. We're going to recruit him right here. So he can actually reach the settlement and this... the enemy army. And then Achilles can reach the army in reinforcement. And then here are a couple more things that I can use. Achilles still leveled up. Does he actually have additional points? One more additional point? Two. So important thing to note here, Armor of Hephaestus actually, it says it gives plus 60 weapon damage, but it gives actually 150, so it's actually bugged right now. I would actually still take the plus 5 to melee attack, and then I would go for Disciple of Ares to get the extra charge bonus for units. So we're just gonna get the extra melee attack because it's very useful, and no points on the first skill points up there. So now we left this faction really weak.
I can't see this
They
ending
want
well.
peace now, a really good peace value, and non-aggression is really good because they're unreliable. So yes, the non-aggression pact means that they could break it, but at least it'll fend them off for a little bit. And then here they have a good amount of stone and gold, so we can actually go, hey man, I want some good amount of gold here. Let's get it to like 150 there. And then how much can I get out of you? A little bit is a little bit. So we can get a non-aggression pact peace and then some little bit of resources. Now I also want to do a barter agreement, and the resource that I'm low on at this time, I would say, is still gonna be gold and wood. So if we go here, anybody want an aggression pact? Ithaka's very close to winning an aggression pact. I'd say it's very good to do this, so we are in a very good situation with them. Nobody else wants to do non-aggression pact. Those either. Okay, so going back, who has a lot of wood? Ithaka, of course.
We shall sacrifice.
Let's do a barter
bull,
agreement.
then speak together.
Like that. And then let's give him just a tiny bit of gold. Getting plus 10. Actually, no, that's not a bad idea. Barter agreement. 100. And then... yeah, this is fine. Sure, we're gonna lose a bit of food doing this, but it's worthwhile. Okay. And now we got a bit more resources. Control complete settlement location. Here, recruit some units. We're not gonna recruit any units just yet. And then we're gonna use Achilles to go for this army in a second. Continue. So yeah, there's a rebellion here. That doesn't worry me at all. It might cause my archer to lose some movement though. So that is the only worry that I have, actually. And then here, lose some stone to gain wood. Don't think so. Okay, so there they go. Sure, that settlement was all lost cause. Let's actually let them take it. Okay. And that's good now, because since that army moved back, they're not replenishing the settlement. A lot of buildings actually got Zeus's wrath, which is not good. There. So he took some big hits to wood. Okay. Now this way. Let's go over
Get moving, man.
here. And then let's make sure everybody gets the upgrade. Oh, I can't do the upgrade because this got hurt. Oh my god, really? Okay.
Wise warrior.
Where's this chick?
Woman, speak to me.
Nice. Give me more gold. And she leveled up. And let's get Omens of sacrifices. Plus 10% chance of rituals. Yeah, let's just do it here. Because I think that affects both enemy and our own. So here, we can actually attack this rebellion. Boom. Very good. Okay. And then we can go for Spill Their Blood to get Grieving.
This is what
See how we're doing here. 90%.
I'll win or die trying. Duty
Yep,
first.
finish them off. It's good to be reinforcing because that actually gives you campaign movement range. You can also through a trait. You can also gain a trait where you don't where you're alone, not getting reinforced, and that will also get you
Off we go.
call it.
master of combat.
Yeah, so here we go. So we're gonna get favor of the gods, so more favor from priestesses, and
Deserved.
from rituals, and plus 200 experience for units, which is really good. So let's do this. So now we reinforce multiple times, and now we have plus 10% to campaign movement range and plus 5% for movement for all units. So now if we look at this here for our melee units, if we look at Divine Will here, we got pretty high for Hephaestus now, and Apollo's still there, you know, not bad. So it's good Hephaestus is where it is. Now I do want to attack this army here.
Life is suffering. We are all born to
And now that I got this to the next level, I can now build up the charge bonus of units. It's good to get the extra charge bonus for two-handed units, but most units that you use, like the elite ones, are shielded. So, you know, for example, getting a lot of Myrmidons instead of like boosting it up for Thessalian Marines, because you're not gonna have that many of those in the army. I'd say get the extra charge bonus for shielded units. And now these units actually have that bonus. So let's go this way.
never ends.
I think he can reach, right? Yeah.
I'll do it right.
I think you already used it, right? Yeah.
Even the strongest
Let's go this way.
feel divine wrath.
On target.
And there, we're in a very good situation. Let's take him out. So there's an epic mission in that main settlement of Magnetes. We lost the Genie Runner unit. That's expected. They usually get taken out for some reason. And we're just gonna reoccupy this settlement.
Place.
It might have lost a level, yep, because the enemy took it. But now we can start building this up correctly. And then here,
Or die. Glory.
go this way. And let's go here so we can get replenished better. And now he's in a very weak situation where I can just roll into his settlements.
All mortals die.
So we're a good state there. You have a lot of missions. We're the hero. Send an aggression pact through diplomacy. Diplomacy. Go, an aggression pact. Nobody wants to do one right now. That's okay. And we can start recruiting an agent, but I don't think I can right now. So I think we're good.
Death is the level.
Royal decree available. So now we can get, there's a couple things that are very important here now that we have all of these. So I would say that really important here is to get the extra diplomatic relations with all these factions to get better deals, and we'll get that gold up there by getting those favors with this priestess. So here we're good, and let's continue. Okay. And then here they want some of the bronze, but no, we're not, because we're still going to use it for all those units. And they want peace now, but we're not going to give it to them. Sorry, buddy. The level of Apollo went down. That's expected. 100% outcome. Boom. So we gain more Hephaestus, which is great. Because if we get Hephaestus up to 600, we can get the Divine Craftsman agent recruited to get really good armor for the units. And additionally, we can get really good extra damage for melee units in our faction. So now we can go attack that settlement there, but we're just gonna hold off on doing that right away. We can actually grab the minor settlement.
Dead before they know.
So I think what we will do is... It's crazy how much campaign movement range Achilles gets. Actually, no, we can't reach it. Okay. Yeah, let's go here. 30%. That's okay. Yeah, there's no extra bonus there. Let's go here. 30% more. There.
War
Boom.
never ends.
And let's get you over here.
Move it.
I already used her. And then here, we can start building this up to actually get more wood over time. Although, we might want to hold off on that because of this faction if they declare war on us.
Glory, then death.
And then we can get back the Aegean runner, but there's a chance that we will lose the Aegean runner there. We can also start recruiting the chariot, although we don't have that much bronze coming in. So
I love
here,
a challenge.
though, let's actually go here and spend all of this bronze to level up these units yet again. And that's okay to do that. And then now let's get one of these engineer runners and then boost them up again.
No one
And then here,
From me.
sure, the skill point hasn't been used. We'll hold off on that. He hasn't leveled up.
All mortals die.
Okay, let's continue.
Divine knowledge.
So there's gonna be a lot of rebellions at this location. That's fine. We'll just have to manage with them. And now this faction will potentially, the army that's there will potentially strike. There we go. And this is good now. Oh, and there's already a Temple of Hephaestus constructed there. I got lucky. Actually, not really lucky because I'm not gonna get the divine bonus from it. So yeah. And then here, no replenishment. Just get the food done. Really? You just did a Legion of Dread on me? And they're willing to give me more bronze. That's okay. Don't need it. There's an aggression pack, but they want to give me, they want a lot of my gold, which I'm not gonna give them. Create a mythical unit. Go here.
I interpret
Region of Dirt,
I
65%.
will make their situation
Good.
clear.
There we're good. And then we can start attacking this settlement now. We might lose a unit. Let's go here. And then we're actually gonna get encamp stance. Bam. That's gonna give us bonus to melee defense and morale. There's actually a rebellion here. I'm actually surprised.
The world will burn. A long road.
There. And then let's actually confront. Do we want to do this?
Sorry, no.
Let's actually do this, yeah.
You can rely
Boom.
on me.
Very good. And then we'll take the major settlement. This is a great commandery to get because it is actually very defensible. Because the enemy would have to first attack what's by the water before getting to it. And there's no ports there, so you can make it into a military based commandery, just like the one that's north of it that I mentioned at the beginning of the guide here.
This reward is just.
Oh, nice. And now what we're gonna do here is just take you straight here. So it is a coming victory, but the casualties are predicted too high, and I don't want to lose all these units during this battle. We're actually gonna fight this manually here. Sure, they have some light swordsmen. The shielded spearmen do worry me, along with the renowned club warriors. So definitely some scary stuff that I'm facing off against. But I do have Achilles. Actually, before doing that, Achilles did level up, and I can use one skill point. Let's see, where do I want to spend it? So if I look at this garrison, let's look at it again. There is shielded spearmen are actually really scary. We can actually get Achilles to do more damage against spear units. Boom. There. Face off against this. And we're going to do this battle manually. And I'll send in Achilles to finish off or to defeat the shielded spearmen. And the rest, my army should be able to manage against them. Let's fight this battle. Okay. Let's continue here. So let's see if we get foggy again. Or watch me get rain. Watch, I'm going to get rain. Oh, it's always dry. Huh. Okay. So now starting here. This map though, because I am reinforcing, it is good that I'm reinforcing from this area because now my army can come in and I'm not gonna be hit by them not being visible. So what I'm gonna do here is use this guy as a distraction and move him all the way over here, really far away. So the AI places the units on the other side of the map, and then once this army comes in and gets really close to the edge of the forest, then I'll send them in, and they'll become
Gods
visible.
Smile. Reinforcements are here.
Here we go. So let's grab them little by little. So what the problem with this location here is that I'm gonna be coming into this fort tower, which is gonna be a problem. And look at all these stab bonuses, man. So what we're gonna do here with Achilles is make sure that this unit, let's put him all the way, actually let's move him all the way over here. So Achilles, make sure this unit gets the bonus of speed. Go this way. Oh, whoops.
The foe has sighted your hidden units. Your ladders have a
Come on,
foothold
hurry
on
up.
their walls.
Powers hit like a truck, man.
You are about to capture the gates.
Capture the big gate. Capture the big gate. There you go.
You have captured the gates.
No, no, don't get on the tower. Don't get on the tower. Come on. Walk in. Oh my god. I hate this shit. Okay, come on, guys.
Sons of Achilles! At your command! For the Achilles! Masters of war! For the Achilles! Forward march!
Go straight in.
You have captured the enemy tower.
Come on, Achilles. Bust his ass. Him. There you go.
Javelins ready! No mercy! Who needs killing?
Everybody got in, right? Almost.
Now you die! To glory!
Shit.
Masters of war! For glory! No one will miss sword! Save your breath! Forward
I need one of you guys to just go up, 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 up.
to glory! Let's see blood!
Need to distract all these missile units.
Moving up! Masters of war!
There.
Javelins, prepare! Massacre them! Swords! No mercy!
Come on.
I'm going to
You two, focus on the hero. Everybody else, move your asses.
no mercy! Massacre them! Attack!
Are you shooting? There you go.
Swords! Combat ready! Don't hold back! You should be honored and to kill you! Enough talk! You waiting all fighting! Let's see blood! Go on!
Push.
Wreak havoc! Destroy the foe! Attack! No mercy! Destroy the foe!
Come on, come on.
Javelins hold!
Unless you're shooting at them. Okay. Alright, this guy's done. You chase him. Achilles, help.
You're no kill!
Everybody except these guys.
Let's get to it!
Together? Yeah.
Slay them! Kill!
13 seconds, 13 seconds.
Sons of a
Thessalians chase them. Chase him, I mean. We need to go up this damn hill to take this freaking tower here. Here we go. Achilles, get the damn tower. Come on. Good. Did you chase him? Don't let him come back. Come on.
ready to throw! Attack!
Should have grabbed the damn tower there. Yo, deplete his ass. Come on.
Wipe them out! Don't hold back! Attack! Fight! Spears! Sons of Achilles! Wipe them out! Hungry for glory! Strike!
You can still come back.
Go at them!
Okay, get back.
Forward we go! On the move!
He comes back in, I'll take his ass out.
Strike hard! Show me blood! Now you die! I shall!
Jeez, man, come on.
Ready! Combat ready! Go at them! Trained and ready! Destroy the foe! Swords! Massacre them! Fear me! Understood!
Dude, if you don't move through all these units,
That works!
my blob is too big. Come on.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Destroy the foe! Ready to serve! Moving up! Let's see blood! Smash them! Ready! Swords! Toes beware! Yes!
Is this a spearman? Oh, basic spearman unit. Okay.
And the berry! Let's see
There you go, flank them. Get your shield back up. Come on.
swords!
Your warriors have been routed.
Jeez, man, that freaking tower.
Thy Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Just to break all these units. Come on. Go. There we go. Alright, army losses hit. And that should be it. Oh, I forgot about the shielded spearmen. Was that them up there? Didn't even know where they were. Alright, stop this because we're just taking more damage. So that should take care of those units. And now we have the Thessalian capital. Okay. Very good. We didn't lose any units, which the auto resolve would have made me lose. And we're just gonna occupy the settlement
Nice.
because it is rank 2. That is really good. We have an Altar of Hephaestus, which is not really giving me any bonuses, but we can actually just demolish this. And then we don't really want to get these units recruited there. We don't care about this for now.
Only legends live forever.
And then let's get you
Works. As good a path as any.
closer that way so we can get their finer settlement. And then we'll deal with this rebellion in a little bit. Actually, let's not build that. And then diplomacy. Quick deal, non-aggression pact. Anybody? Nope. I really want peace, but we need to start grabbing all these territories. Alright, continue. Okay. No thank you. Need the gold, homie. And then here, nope. Sorry. And then how many more turns to get this? One more turn. Go here. Boom. Success. Even more gold. And now we can actually go this way and finish off this faction. Yep.
We'll camp here.
Break some heads.
Boom. Very good. We did lose a unit there. That's okay.
My skills improve.
Okay.
Death is the leveler.
More. This is really good for a archer hero because they actually boost up the stats of melee units. The Thessalians are destroyed. Now it is turn 18, perfect, because I wanna, when it's turn 21, I actually want to go off and go to war against that small faction there. And here we can start recruiting a spy if we want to. We can also do a hecatomb for Artemis here. And then let's go over here and recruit a spy. Get a regular one. Boom. Level 3 is good. And success chance of enemy actions is always good. We can also embed him into Achilles' army to make it even more resilient in combat. But I think it's always useful to use this to really incapacitate enemy characters. It's a really strong way of playing with agents. This one leveled up again. One thing that I really want to spend this on, I can definitely use it for Altar of Ares for down the line. Okay. And then here, let's go back and then get another Altar of Hephaestus to really max that out. And we want to build this into a very big location for recruiting units. So we'll hold off on building anything like that just yet. Because at least we want to make sure our happiness gets stabilized. We're going to recruit a second spy as well. Here we're doing good. So it says recruit a mythical unit, and I can get this mission completed. So I got a seer now, and if I move the seer, oh my god, dude. How many turns is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I should be able to complete it. I'll get this agent all the way down there, so I get a lot of experience for Achilles. Alright, we're good there. We can get Divine Challenge or Zeus's Wrath. Both are really good. We will actually use it on Disciplinarian because we want to get the bonuses for raiding on enemy locations. Hold up again. And then we can boost up the stats of missile units, and that's going to be really useful, especially if I get a lot of Aegean Javelin men on this secondary army, which I think I will do. Alright, so we're good there. We don't want to get hit by that hit to growth here because we want to build up this Commandery as fast as I can. Let's continue. So we should be getting ready in about 3 turns to declare war on the Magnetis faction and then finish them off. And then here, I do have a good amount of wood coming in, and not that much stone. It'd be worthwhile to do this. And then here, nope. Sorry.
May the gods bless you. Let them
Oh, she finally failed getting gold. Damn it. Let's see where his army is. There's one there. That seems like that's it. I gotta wait 2 more turns.
War is my fate.
Okay. So the things that I want to, the building that I want to build here is this one, which is really expensive. But this is when it could really make it useful for recruiting units. But I should actually leave it for the settlement that has the giant buildings. But we'll avoid doing that here. So for now, we can use this as a location to get growth, to build this up faster. Let's go here. Yep, let's just get closer to the enemy. With you as well.
All right.
Go.
Head out.
And I really don't want to keep this giant unit because it just costs a lot of food. I should have actually have maintained it. And I'll just change it for a Aegean runner. And then if we look at Divine Will, it's 144 right now for Hephaestus. So we'll get a Hecatomb in 4 turns here. Okay. And then here, doing good. A little bit more with happiness.
I cannot oblige.
Oh yeah, I should actually go in Force March. Because I do need to fend off this army from attacking this settlement. It's actually a pretty strong rebellion now that I look at it. And the seer is gonna go all the way down there. Yeah, so I'll deal with the rebellion in a turn. And then I'll go start proceeding against Magnetus in due time. And here, nope, I need the stone, thank you. And they, nope, sorry.
Glory.
So let's go this way and strike at this location. And that's really good. They'll be done for. I think that the army that was there actually attacked this rebellion because they don't have... Or maybe they didn't. Yeah, let's get all the treasury there. Very good. Units are rank 4 now. So what I can do here is, since I have the chariots ready to be recruited, let's do this. How many can I recruit? 2 right now. So let's combine a couple of these units. Or there.
Kill or die. Death is the leveler.
There we go.
Glory, then death.
And let's go this way.
We'll leave.
And then recruit 2 of these chariots. Now they have 10 units there right now. Okay.
Life is suffering.
He's still level 4. All getting built up.
I keep the rituals. I invoke.
More favor for Hephaestus. And then if we look at Divine Will, it's at 278 now. Okay. One more turns to get this up. Yep, a lot of rebellions in multiple places. That's okay. And now next turn, I'll declare war on this faction and then start finishing them off. Damn, you got a bunch of shielded spearmen? Holy shit, dude. What the hell are you recruiting here? Huh. Can I get that deal? Aggression pact with anybody? No. How many more missions do I have left? Control in province, upgrade main settlement to its maximum level, recruit a hero, and an aggression pact. I'll move this lady down there in a second. Alright, I think we're good. And then here Hector's sending people over, of course, like always.
War never ends.
There.
We are all born to die.
There. So everybody's in a good situation here. I have a couple more turns of these favors. Okay, continue.
Interpret the will of the gods.
No, thank you. No, thank you. It's really good for me. So now this gets me really high up in gold, which I do want. But additionally, getting bronze is gonna help me because of how much I'm paying in bronze for the chariots, and help me actually not go negative. So it's always good to go for the gold initially, but the bronze is gonna be useful. Actually, I think that I'll still go for the gold, and I'll manage getting bronze through diplomacy. But in here, I can assassinate rival. It has a 60% chance of succeeding.
A swift end to your trouble.
Really good. Not that I actually needed to do that, but now what I can do is come over here.
War is my fate. A long road.
He's on force march, so he's in a really bad situation. Boom. And now we can start pushing towards his settlements with ease. And yep. Let's get some more treasures. That gives me a bit more bronze. Let's do motivation. Ooh, nice. And then, yep. Let's go into Force March.
Let fate guide us.
Need to make sure we can reach that settlement. We're good there. Seems like you can't move. More growth. We're already getting an growth here. And 3 more turns until I can get this up to level 2. There will be a rebellion here, so forget about this growth building. And then here we're gonna be able to recruit 1 more spy. And we already got the chariot. That's okay. Let's continue. So what I want to do is I want to finish off the episode by taking out this Magnetus faction to have a really good situation surrounding me. And then here he's like, hey, give me some wood per turn and I'll give you some food because you're negative, but I can manage with how much food I'm losing. And here, nope, I need that bronze because I'm negative on bronze.
Dead before they know it.
So be it.
So because I only have 1 turn left, I'm actually at a really good state where I can
Right.
I can actually then, when I get the first epic mission, which will give me a free chance to get outraged, I will have finished Grieving, meaning that my units will have ranked up a lot over time, and now then I can move to outrage to get even more bonuses, which are insane. Alright, so I now completed this mission. That's good. Issue a commandment on 1 province, and we will issue it. And then happiness and growth. And since now this is in a very good state here, defensively speaking, I can start building this up. And because I need to start getting more food because I'm a bit negative in that aspect, we're gonna start building all of this here. And then I need a bit more wood. Actually drop this and get that constructed.
Only legends live forever.
A little knowledge is a dangerous thing.
Where's my spy? Here.
The knife in the dark. Setting off.
297. Yep. We just need to keep leveling him up. And then here, chance of incapacitating. It's always good to incapacitate enemy characters. It's very, very useful.
Appease the gods.
And 1 more turn. I need to spend there. What temple is here? Aphrodite. Eh. Okay. We're good here.
Eager for action.
Achilles leveled up yet again. So this one's really good. Raiding no longer incurs movement penalties, meaning that you can keep raiding as you're going through enemy settlements. Really useful to get this. And then where is the seer? Let's keep taking her downstairs. There we go. And then divine will. Hecatomb 1 more turn because I want to make sure Hephaestus gets up and running up to the highest level. Oh my FPS has just dropped there.
Glory, then death.
And then here,
Go, stay, makes
in camp to make sure everybody gets replenished.
On
This guy leveled up yet again.
time.
Here we can just keep lowering, do the same thing with this one so they can be raiding as well. They can be raiding at all times as well. Okay. And I think that will be it there. Agent not moved. Which one? Her?
I will petition
Yeah,
the gods
that's a given.
for victory.
This one. Is anything? What do I know that's constructed here? Let's see.
I will speak to the gods on your behalf.
Oh, nice.
Maybe divine grace can be manipulated.
Now Hephaestus is what level? 278. Okay. And then here we're doing fine. We can start building stuff here. Ooh, I can actually build this, but that actually costs a lot. My growth is actually pretty insane. I actually managed this penalty, but we don't need that wood. Yeah, let's not build anything just yet.
Safe from me.
Let's continue. Yeah, don't care about that. Thank you. So now the army grieving should be gone this next turn, and then I'll get outraged in the upcoming turn. And then here, no, thank you. Shoot out commandment, so we're done with that mission. All right, here, this got hurt. This got hurt.
Son of
All right,
a
so
god
now
of
we want to grab this settlement next. Let's go this way.
champion.
It's actually... So what we're going to do.
Know it.
You're going to reinforce again. Get encamped. Boom.
Dig it here.
Take
You're going to go here. Oh, I didn't get the... Okay, interesting.
Done.
Okay, Achilles.
Get moving, men.
Boom.
Set camp.
And now we should be good. Close victory, we'll take it. I think we'll lose the Genie Runner yet again. But I don't think I'll lose any other units. Okay, yep, we lost a Genie Runner. Damn, that's actually a really bad auto-resolve for me. That's okay. Actually, for some reason, the TN Spears and the Genie Runners get really bad auto-resolve chances with this army composition. But yeah, we did lose some, but now we just got a major settlement. Pretty good. And let's see, he got this already constructed. Always good to get Centaur Scouts. But right now, we really want to stabilize the region.
Born for war.
How much more movement do I want to give you? You get there in one turn? Nope.
I am a legend.
You should be able to, though. Let's do this.
My reputation endures. We'll stay here a while.
Alright, we got him there. And now we can embrace destiny. And now he's gonna actually get outraged. Which is great. Yeah, I don't really want to spend... You can select whichever one of these you want to get. Outraged is gonna be really useful. Sure, I'm gonna lose a lot of resources. And that's okay, but we're gonna get a lot of casualty replenishment, like what you can see here. So we can actually keep moving forward. And then here, we get the Centaur Scouts. I'm gonna avoid them just for now. And then Achilles leveled up. Melee defense for all units. Yep. We don't care about getting more missile damage because we're not gonna have missile units on his army that much. And then here, more Hephaestus.
Sacrifice and prayer, we court the gods.
And there's a rebellion here that we need to manage. My growth is pretty low. Why is that? Not that high. Okay.
Ready for
Yeah, so we're good there. This guy, I need to actually use him. Here, assassinate.
You'll soon have fewer enemies.
Okay, very good. So now we have enough gold to get this plus 30 diplomatic relations, which is excellent.
death and glory.
We get the TN Spears, but again, just like before, we could lose them. Let's start confronting all these people so we can get that minus 20% again. So Achilles got challenged, except... what does Decline do? Sure. Let's recall him. So we're gonna actually get hit by the food penalty. That's okay. Nice games. Yeah, reinforce. Okay.
I'll win or die
That's fine.
trying.
Even with the losses there, I'm okay. And we'll confront the next guy in just a second.
Forging war.
Alright, continue. Yep, do that. Now we should finish that mission that I have pending to get a non-aggression pact. Plus, yeah, don't care. So there's always a chance when you declare war on Magnetis that that faction... Versus. So this is fine and all, but we don't want to waste that stuff there. And I don't want to change my actual stance. So let's just ignore the demand. Sure, I'll get a penalty to minus 10 to diplomatic relations, but I got the plus 30, which is fine. And this is one of the missions here to get a lot of these settlements, which are up here in the northwest. We'll take them in a little bit. And then here,
Love a challenge.
we should be able to reach the settlement, right? Yeah.
Fighting fit. Afraid not.
We will claim victory.
They cannot argue with death.
Succeeded. And then here, attack the settlement. And that is it.
Bring their death.
So I think this is extended to an hour and a half, so it's a very long early game guide. So the key here is that, yes, you're gonna suffer through happiness issues. You're gonna be going off against a lot of rebellions. but what you net gain at the end is a really good amount of settlements in the beginning. You also deter pushing through this island, which is not a very good defensible position to be in. And now we're in a situation where we can recall this dude here. Yeah, boost the stats of missile units for him. And then recall him because we don't need him anymore. And that's going to help our food. And then in terms of what we're going to get next is more treasures after battle is always very useful. But we need to start stabilizing our regions. Because right now we're just pushing endlessly out towards the enemy. And when we're outraged, we get a penalty to all resources, faction-wide, and to growth. So we need to help counter that. And right now, what I can do is go all the way over there. Actually, one more? Okay. Yeah, so we'll just keep her here. She leveled up. So this lady is really good for what I'm using her here, which is to get a lot of gold. And then, yeah, get a lot of gold against enemy armies like the rebellions. And then also get a lot of favor with whoever is... whichever god we're praying to. So let's get another altar of Hephaestus. We can get that leveled up there. And then we are not that close to getting this up and running. We also have a pending mission to get this stuff to the next level. One of these minor settlements to level 2. So we're going to do that there. And then this agent is very useful to just help counter some of the weight that the enemy could be hitting us with. And I think that's it there. Let's see. Yeah, let me make sure she's getting down there. There we go. So Achilles has got a bonus to his statistics. This guy leveled up too, but since Achilles is recalled, I can't really give him those points just yet. Have to wait, I think, one more turn. Alright. And now from here, you have multiple options. So let's go to diplomacy. Quick deal. And because we just got all those bonuses diplomatically, we can start making deals with a lot of factions to really calm them down. So down here, these guys are still kind of iffy about me. But here, though, since it's at 1.9, we can do a single barter and just get a little bit of resources. We're gonna make sure that any factions that are around that we just don't want to be, in trouble with, even if it's a minor faction, we just get deals with, non-aggression pacts to make sure everything stays calm in these areas. Okay. Let's go over here. So Ithaca is actually willing to do a defensive alliance. I'm not willing to do that because it's actually iffy to be doing that. Because you can start getting pulled into wars with the Trojans, and I don't want to be getting pulled into wars with them. So now that we're in this situation, right, we have a lot of settlements. Let's do ownership here so it's visible. So we're in a very good state here where we have a lot of ways we can move outwards. So this faction here has 2 settlements by the water, and then 1 over here, which is a bronze settlement. We need bronze for all the chariots and any elite units that we get. Additionally, we gotta look at other factions, see what they have. So for example, this faction here has only 1 settlement, so it's actually a viable candidate to go to war against. They do have a defensive alliance with this army here, which I also want to go to war against. So whichever you decide to push up against, this army here, which is in defensive alliance with these ones, or this faction here, you gotta make sure that you push carefully towards them, whichever way you go, because here you have 2 avenues the enemy could attack from, so you need to use your agents to get line of sight. The same thing with this factions over here, the ones that are in defensive alliance here, and this one that is not in the defensive alliance. So you must be very careful with your decision making. So I think we're in a very good state here. I should be able to get a divine craftsman in due time. It's to the next level. Just gotta work it up just a bit more and get to this. Ah, damn it, I can't get to him. Okay, we get the extra gold. But here, let's see, I can do this. 2 turns left. So anyways, we're in a very good state here. I think I'll do like 1 or 2 more turns to just get Hephaestus up to the next level, and I think we'll be in a very good state. It is always good to get defensive alliances unless you or your potential defensive ally is not at war with someone that you could get in trouble with if they get pulled into war because they declare war against the AI faction that you're going into alliance with. You got to be very careful with that decision making. Maintain a total of these units. So they want me to get a lot of unique units. Achilles is ready for duty. And what we're going to do here is get him back. And now he has level 11 because of the Seer. So there's a couple things we can do here. We don't really care about getting Stalwart. We're just going to get Collector to get more treasures after battle. And getting more captives is always really good to get more resources after battle. So it's a useful thing. And then more influence after victory is also going to help us if you kill captives. Which killing captives is going to help with our morale. But that's actually going to affect getting Grieving, which is not good. But it's better to just use this for the dynamic side of it. And then here, so you can either boost up melee defense of sword units or plus 5% melee defense, not 8%, for all units during siege battles. I think it's useful to get this because siege battles is where the auto resolve is mostly not in your favor. So let's get that there. Achilles is already at level 16. And then we want to start getting another garrison built up here. But before that, I want to start getting influence built up and start getting some envoys recruited. So I should be able to afford now, let's see, 3 spies in total. But I don't have the food to maintain that. What I can do though is get another agent. It's level 1, but that's okay. And then here, let's go back. Oh, I gotta wait one more turn there.
I keep the rituals.
Go this way. Okay. Let's build this. And then Achilles. I do want to get back into this location over here to start recruiting a little bit more units.
Check the defenses.
You can start getting the light swordsman again, just so I can replenish with those weak units.
Do not anger me.
And then let's confront this last guy. Boom. Now we got upkeep fixed. Now we have a variety of more units that we can recruit. We know that Aeginian runners are not good for, for me in terms of the auto resolve. But champions of Thessalia appear to be really good so far. They haven't been hampered in auto resolve, so we can actually recruit them. But we'll get, yeah, I should have actually waited. Boom, we'll get that boosted up. Now we only have 5 left there. And yeah, I should actually get some more bronze here. Let's get this one. We did want the grove, so I had to remove that building from there.
Glory and plunder.
Okay. We're good here.
No, my wrath.
Agent not moved. Who hasn't moved? This guy.
Dead tell no tales.
Let's go this way.
Leaving for my mission.
Yeah, we want to finish off this faction. Happiness is getting fixed here, finally. Let's continue. So the Seer has been used. We don't got that food upkeep per turn. Let me see if I can get the Divine Craftsman in a little bit of time. And then here, more bronze. Don't think so.
Hungry for action.
And then let's get you over here.
On my way.
Okay, so this guy's back here. Then we can start getting wood here again because our influence is back up. That is great.
The gods give.
Hero of Hephaestus leveled up. Get her here. So how high is it now? I'm really close. I'm super close. So I just need about 111 more.
Keeper of divine knowledge.
Edge of Achilles. Yeah, we'll wait on that.
Champion of champions.
There's no army over here. But I think the best thing I can do is go this way.
My rage burns.
Go this way.
Onwards in Ares'
Okay.
name.
So anyways, I think we'll finish it here. As you can see, I'm just rotating through getting Hephaestus up to get the Divine Craftsman to keep boosting up Achilles' army. This army will get really good stat bonuses. As you can see already, it's already pretty insane for these really weak units. I'll fill this up with some renowned club warriors because they're not that bad in auto resolve. purposes, just to fill up the army. And then we're gonna take this settlement here, build it up for resource production. This one is also for resource production, but I was using it for chariots in the meantime. And then I'll start getting some more bronze produced because I kind of need it here for the elite units that I'm going to be recruiting in the from this pool here of special recruitment. And now I'll start pushing to these northward factions and start getting a lot of territory in the northwest. But the goal here is no enemies coming from the east at this time. We're in a really good situation. We got good resources coming in across the board, and we have really good relations with the Achilles overall. And as you can see here, we can start getting a lot of non-aggression packs and resources as we get these deals from a lot of these factions. So here we can do like 0, 0, 20. Let's just leave it like that. Boom, there's another non-aggression pact. And then if we go here, we can do another one with this faction down here, which I'm not too keen on taking territory of, at least for now. So here we can just get, let's say I'm short on bronze, so let's get some bronze here. There we go. And then non-aggression pact. Macedon, I do want to go to war against. So that's definitely one that I do want to face off with. Sparta, I can get a military access, which isn't bad. Defensive alliance with Sparta and him. That's good. Confederation, not even close because Ithaka's doing really good. But right now, we're in a really good state here. We're going to get the growth. After getting the growth, I'm going to get the influence. And after that, I want to go work my way down to get more favor from the gods, which is going to be really useful. And then if we look here at Divine Will, gotta wait, let's see, a little bit more turns to get that. And I really want to stabilize my happiness and growth. So let's actually get a prayer to Aphrodite down here. And yeah, I think that is it. So it's a very long episode, but we're in a really good state here. And I think it's a good place to leave this at. Definitely, if you want to take the alliances, you can. I usually don't tend to want to go for them. So I don't get pulled into shit I don't want to be in. Yeah, I think so. Feed the fishermen. I don't really care about that. I want to get more food for now. And you can start building all of these things up because we're not getting hit by the penalties of resource production buildings thanks to the Hephaestus thing that I'm building right now. I think we're good there. Let's see. Rotate you back over here.
Without the gods, they are.
Rotate you back over here.
My request will be offered in all humility.
And how are we doing? 550. More turns.
Born for war.
Great satisfaction.
Do not anger me.
So Marine's not going to be recruited again.
Gods may be influenced. Omens speak to me.
I will fight to the last. Know my wrath. Slaughter them. Hungry for action. Champion of champions. My rage burns. Cut them down.
And then occupy.
Now I rule here.
Yeah, I'm sorry I've been quiet here. We're gonna grab this settlement.
Born for war.
Rank 12 for Achilles. He's already pretty much down all the way down here. And then Sunder Armor is also really good here. But he must be in challenge in order to use this. So that's important to note. And you can get here Terrify. You get really big morale penalty on the enemy. Or also get -10 here, but a really big penalty to morale and melee defense to everything around him. But I think at this location here, regeneration is always good, but reducing rage cost of abilities is very important. because that's what we would focus on.
I interpret the will of the gods.
War, now!
I will petition the gods for victory.
Okay.
Do not anger me. Turn the ground red. Hungry for action.
My ritual will alter the balance. The gods indulge those who show respect.
And there we go.
These rivers of blood.
Student of Hephaestus.
So with the Hephaestus character, we can put him in own army, and that's gonna give the Warforged equipment per turn, which is excellent. And then before we finish off this hero, like before he gets recalled back, I think it's in 8 turns in total. So by the when there's only 1 turn left, then we'll use him on a settlement. So then that settlement can then have permanent bonuses to resource production, which is crazily good.
May the gods bless you.
All right, so I think I'll finish it off here. We got the Divine Craftsman. We just put it on Achilles. Achilles is in a really good state here. We'll just start grabbing the rest of these settlements of this faction. Stone is very hard to come by, and wood, so it's good to boost them up with the Divine Craftsman when he's gonna run out. But then these units all will have really big bonuses to them with the extra armor that they will get. So now we're in a really good state here. I really want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.